Hi, welcome to Rock Tales. It's story time. Chapter 10, Amit. Amit Imuka Rodan is born on May 15th, 1974. Dweezil and I are told our new brother is a preemie, which means born too early. So he has to stay in the hospital and have tubes in his heart. Gail has to stay there too because she had something scary called a C-section, but Amit has to stay longer. I wish my dad could stay with us while we wait for Gail and Amit to come back because we are never alone with just my dad. But I know he has to work to provide for us. That's what Gail always says. Instead, we are home with my dad's brother, Bobby. Bobby was in the military and now he does a job with publishing books. When our Uncle Bobby and Aunt Marcia come to watch us and help out, they bring my little cousin Jason, and Dweezil and I find out that they have different family rules, even though they are also Zappas. 3 of their rules are: we eat at the table all together. We have to finish what we have on our plates, and we have to stay at the table until everyone is done eating. Our rule is eat whatever you want, whenever you want, for however long you want. I think I would like Bobby and Marcia's rules of being cemented to my chair if my dad stayed at the table instead of them. I would eat extra slowly, and I would not even mind eating SpaghettiOs instead of good, real spaghetti with ragu. When Amit comes home from the hospital, he has puffy, yellow, goopy eyes and Band-Aids on his chest. Gail says that's because he is still jaundiced and has a high bilirubin count. I watched Gail change his diaper in the bed. Amit is so cute with thin wisps of hair and longer eyelashes than Dweezil. My dad has 2 brothers and 1 sister. Gail has 3 brothers and 3 sisters. I now have 2 brothers and no sister. I am excited because now we are a perfect family, just like in the cartoon The Aristocats, with a mom and dad, 2 boy kittens and 1 girl. Dr. Pressler says his eyes will be brown like Frank's, and he may have allergies to pets. I hope not, because I want to keep our cats. Amit's name has a lot of parts to it. His first name comes from Amit Erdogan, who I think Gail worked for or dated before my dad. Imuka is made up and fun to spell. And Rodan is a monster, enemy of Godzilla. My dad loves Godzilla movies. My dad says Amit is going to be a mogul. Maybe that's why someone gave Amit a real silver piggy bank with his whole name engraved on it. My dad never says what I'm going to be, but I wish he would. It seems like he thinks the only thing girls can be are stewardesses, secretaries, groupies, and moms. In the Dr. Seuss book Gail and Frank gave me called My Book About Me, there are a lot fewer things for girls to circle about their futures than for boys. And boys' jobs sound like a lot more fun. When Amit is sleeping, Gail says, go outside, which I hate because we have an outside dog named Fruny that lives in the ivy. It makes me feel sad. She is a black poodle with matted hair in some places and exposed, dry, bald skin in others. She scratches herself all the time and never gets a bath and poops everywhere. I don't want to touch her, but she wants to be touched. I know just how she feels. If I want to be hugged, I have to be the one who does the hugging. Luckily, I want to hug my new baby brother all the time, and he lets me and likes it. Way more than Dweezil, Gail, and Frank do, it seems. According to Gail, my dad's family is bad, and hers is too, but they are stuck with them because they are family. Frank and Gail don't have to see them, which means we don't, except when Gail needs something from them. All I know is my family is good, and I want to be stuck with them, and I will always love them. And Amit looks more like me than Dweezil every day and smells as yummy as clean towels and bubble baths. I wonder when Amit will learn our dad goes away for almost a whole year, and that Gail yells a lot, or that we are not allowed to join the military or become lawyers or Republicans, that stupid people and incompetent people and managers and record company people and the neighbor with the long driveway who lives behind us and union people in England are bad. I wonder if I'm supposed to tell him. I wonder if Gail and Frank always hated all those things, or if someone taught them to hate them like they taught me.
The paperback.
The paperback is out now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable, the super gorge, the greatest big sister or sister that anyone ever could ever want or have. You're jealous because she's my sister, Moon Unit Zappa.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the round table.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited about this because you asked me to come up with 10 songs, essentially, and there's so many more, that were kind of like the soundtrack to my life, and I'm so curious to see if there's a crossover.
I've talked about it before. Like, my greatest influences, right, are I probably first heard the music I love because you played it for me. Some of the music I loved, Dweezil played for me. Mm-hmm. The more challenging music I think we heard in the house was maybe played by our parents, mm-hmm. right?
Yeah.
So
Brendan is closer to my age, so Brendan might really appreciate some of these songs.
Well, I think sorry, Brando. I just want to say this is like a very special episode of Rock Tales, right? I mean,
they're all special, but this is
extra special,
very special.
So I just want to say hello to you. Good day to you. Brando, I love you.
I love you too.
Tricky Dicky.
Yes.
How are you? How we all set up over here?
We're all set up.
He just made $1 million deal on the phone. He literally just dealt with somebody who was like, Richard, my stock, I can't.
He doesn't do anything for less than $2 million a text. Naughty Gotti, how are you?
Good.
How did you like that reading?
Amazing.
It made me emotional, Naughty Gotti. You're a man of few words. Did you capture me tearing up at all? Or?
I watched you the whole time.
Oh, God, I love you, buddy.
That's so hot.
It's.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Because of his blue eyes? Or
I don't know. I'm just feeling the chemistry between...
I think...
You know who else is here? Is Captain Cocktail.
Captain Cocktail, welcome back. Captain Cocktail, I don't know if you can hear Captain Cocktail. You've been so busy. You're doing so many different things. It really is delightful. We got Goth Gwen on the phones. So if you want to call in, 855, what's our number? 601. ROCK. Is that it? Sorry. What's our number again?
Call us on the rock line, 855-6.
When I say Richard, you ready to check in?
He's making deals on the phone while we're on air.
Rock line, 855-601-ROCK.
Okay. You know what to do. Give us a call. Very special episode. If you have questions for any of us, certainly for Moon, have you read her book? Because if you haven't, here's another opportunity. Last time she was on the phone, she was promoting the hardback. It's now out in paperback. This is big. This is big. That means it's doing really well, people. They don't go to paperback unless it's doing well. This is fantastic. I'm so proud of you, Moon.
Thank you.
Let's get back into the book. Maybe we'll hear some more insights.
Well, again, I was thinking in terms of the music that kind of was the backdrop of the book. I do mention some music in the book, but as I further kind of thought about what you had requested, I thought, so this is music to potentially discuss. And what was so interesting for me while I was finding the songs I actually do like.
Can we have I normally have a cocktail at this point.
Let's do it.
Do you mind?
Let's get it. Yeah, you're going to need it because when I talk about some of these songs.
Captain Cocktail, do you mind? You made us something special. Keep going because I feel
some of the songs that were the soundtrack of my life, the life and the soundtrack, I did not want. And the song, thank you so much. The sounds of sadness and powerlessness, those are in here too. And so I started to put my song list together. And one of the first ones.
Hold on one second. Captain Cocktail, what is this called?
They're Captain Cocktail specials. They're Negronis, though. It's with a twist.
Negronis with a twist? Cheers.
It's very delicious. Cheers.
But wait, what are you having something? Are you not on the sauce right now?
I'm having to concentrate right now.
He's literally putting together
it's $10 million deal.
Real estate deal that is potentially worth $30 million to somebody.
Thank you, Captain Cocktail. You're having some Chablis. What is that?
It's a nice Chardonnay.
Nice Chardonnay. You guys can't hear him, but it's good to have you back, even if it's momentary. Thank you for the cocktail. This is delicious.
Someone asked me this week, what happened to Captain Cocktail? For real.
When you talk about billion-dollar deals and all of those things, Captain Cocktail, you all know from experiencing our show, if you're opening a bar in Los Angeles, if you need investment for a restaurant, chances are you come across Captain Cocktail. He sets you all up. Nothing happens in this town in terms of the food and beverage industry or
fashion,
life hacks. A million other things.
Where should I buy a seersucker suit?
I can tell you that.
Yeah,
today.
Captain Cocktail can tell you.
Where can I get Italian shoes mended? A zipper in the back.
I can tell you that.
Thank you so much.
There's a guy on Highland, he says.
Or you go next to the place on Sunset.
I used to go there, but I don't think it's there anymore.
Oh, Touche Turtle.
I know.
Remember that cartoon?
Yes, I
Touche
do.
Turtle?
Yes, I do.
I was never satisfied with that because he was a dumbass. I wanted him to be super awesome and great with the sword, but he's like, what was that? Why did that happen?
Turtles are not known for their sword play, and they're probably a little bit slow. Maybe there was some.
Did you guys have a turtle growing up?
Shecky.
We had everything.
I know that. That's why I'm asking.
I think Diva thinks we had a tortoise in the backyard,
like a fucking
big
tortoise.
one named Batman. Or maybe that was that our alligator?
I don't recall. All I remember was Jay trying to measure the alligator and snapping its back.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, that's why the alligator was not our pet anymore, because he was trying to measure how long it was, and then he was trying to measure it, and he snapped the alligator's back.
I thought it died because I didn't know how to swim. So he put the alligator in the pool, and then he threw me in the middle of the pool. And he's like, "This will teach you how to swim." And I was afraid of the alligator.
So you're swimming away from the alligator.
I
think that was kind of the appetizer, just some chlorine, and then the measuring, and then it was done.
Okay.
Yeah. So the soundtrack.
By the way, thank you, Jay, because I did learn how to swim. These are survival instincts, and so love you, Jay. And
Jay was an uncle. So
yes.
People playing along at home.
Yes.
No, he worked for Frank.
Gail's brother.
Dunce.
Uncle Dunt.
Dunt.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Dunt.
What was the...
Jaybird, Uncle Dunt. Those were the names for him. And Gail, of course, had Midget and Squidget, the brothers.
Yeah. You're being canceled right now for saying midget.
Not if it's someone's name. I'm not.
No, you were just canceled
you can't get canceled for saying somebody's
You said midget,
name.
and now
That's
you're being
his
canceled.
Literal nickname.
You said midget,
You know
you're
who
being
should be
canceled.
canceled? Mac Davis.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so Mac Davis was a memory. Remember we had that back house, and Mariel would sometimes stay with us? Mariel introduced me to...
Our aunt.
Yes, Aunt Mariel, the baby of Gail's family. And she introduced me to a Mac Davis song. And I was trying to find it again, and I just remember the lyrics like, "And I like babies' butts." And so I was I was trying to find this song, and I came across a different song called The Birthday Song, and it is the most disgusting song. It's all about like, you're 21 now, you can hit on me now. And it's literally like...
By Mac Davis?
By Mac Davis.
One of the biggest singers, songwriters of the early 70s. Mm-hmm. Baby, don't get hooked on me.
Sounds good. Keep going.
Yeah.
No, I love your voice.
I want to hear this.
The point is that hearing the song was like staring into the sun, and I was like, I cannot, no more Mac Davis.
Wait, is this the first song you're talking about?
So that's the first song I'm talking about.
Let's reset.
I've done the 70s, I grouped the songs and the music, 1970s. This is the stuff that was happening.
Everyone bear with me for 1 second. I want to be on the same wavelength with you. So excited. You've been traveling.
Yes.
I wanted to, I know you wrote a bunch of, you listened to music probably while you were writing. Mm-hmm. And when I said soundtrack of your life, you said, yeah, I listen to a ton of music and I write about a ton of music in the book, right? Mm-hmm. So this is kind of like the expanded edition. These are other insights because, we pretend to be this amazing music show. We're the #1 music show on YouTube. But and even though
you can't get to the good songs without apparently getting to some of the bad. So as I was reflecting on, I really loved that. I was like, oh God.
Because I thought for sure you were going to hit me with Eddie Rabbit, I Love a Rainy Night.
Oh, it's on there.
Then I feel alignment with you.
Nicolette Larson, Lot of Love.
No, don't spoil this.
Yeah. No, we want to hear.
Well, I'm just saying these are like this is what the sounds of the 70s were for me, and these are not songs I cared for. I'm just saying this is what I was hearing on the radio. This is stuff that was being piped in, and so I'm essentially saying, do you remember this list of these were the hits, and they would just play them over and over in different order, but that's all you heard on the radio.
So you're a little bit older than me, and you're going to have a better recollection of a lot of things. So how did you hear the music that you're talking about? It's not
maybe being driven to Dr. Pressler's office.
I hated seeing her. She always. It
was worse.
I had so much.
Wait, where was Dr. Pressler's office?
Across from the Soho House on Sunset.
Oh God.
The Soho House wasn't there though. And
In the medical building at the end of Sunset, next to Hamburger Hamlet.
It was next to him, which was the best thing.
The hamburger.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
upstairs.
right.
And
Yes.
so we would go there. All I remember is I would see her, and then there was always a ton of medicine that I had to take, but I could maybe get a chunky bar, the one without the raisins.
Yeah.
And they discontinued.
I know.
Whatever I don't know if it was called chunky, but it was
It
called
was
chunk.
chunky. It was a
I thought
crime.
it was called the chunk. No,
chunky. It was
It was
chunky.
chunky, and then maybe there was a chunk. I don't know, but there was one with
chunky.
anything with raisins is disgusting.
I'll eat all the raisins. I love a raisin.
Well, I love a raisin.
No,
a raisin night.
no.
Love a
Stop
raisin
it.
night.
So the songs that we would hear
Okay.
on the way to Dr. Pressler, we would hear "I Got You,
On
Babe."
KIIQ?
Probably. I don't remember the
KHJ.
station. Oh, it might have been KHJ.
It's KHJ.
Jesus.
93 KHJ.
Yeah.
Ahmet and Moon. On the way to Dr. Presley's
Leo
office.
Sayer, You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. Muskrat Love.
Oh.
That'll Be the Day, Linda Ronstadt.
Okay, wait, hold
yes.
on. Hold on. Pump
You
the brakes.
make me feel like dancing.
Wanna dance the night away. Okay,
You make me
isn't
feel
that
like
in?
dancing.
Isn't that song part of the disco scene in Love at First Bite?
I have no idea, but
Wow.
it is part of the yacht rock
Yes.
world.
Yes, it is.
Well, I mean, Captain
on.
Cocktail is like the king of yacht rock, as we know.
Okay.
You got a cute way of talking. That's in Love at First Bite.
That's
that's
you
the
make me
song.
feel like dancing.
Yeah, that is. I think that is
Okay.
the scene, the Love at First Bite, and the best.
Is George Hamilton Love at First Bite? Oh,
He's Dracula.
he was so handsome to
Yeah,
me.
here it is.
Good old
You
days.
make me feel like dancing.
The music that I did really like at that time was Fleetwood Mac's "Rumors," "The Chain" in particular.
Yeah.
That was a game changer song. But I also never need to hear it again.
How did you? When did you get the ability to play your own music, and when did you start buying your first cassettes, records?
Probably
what?
12. But before that happened, I was still suffering through Joe Walsh. Life's Been Good.
Why is that suffering? That's awesome.
I go to parties sometime until
What's that
4.
music? What's that?
What do you mean, what's that
instrument? What's that
music?
instrument?
The mouth hug.
The mouth.
Awesome.
No, that shuts my immune system down.
Wait, you have Joe Walsh poisoning?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Oh no! And then when you pair it with the Stones' "I Miss You," I can't. I want to just. It is pure trauma because you know what I remember?
Why-
That
what?
was when Tutu gave Marielle away, and she came to live with us because Tutu, our grandmother, married a wealthy man who lived in Santa Barbara.
I had a reading at 2:30 today.
Okay.
And
Did Marielle come through? Or Tutu?
Yes, and like this is also tripping me out because she's like, who's a Libra in your life? Like the whole thing, super random, and like angels and all of these things. I'm on a spiritual quest right now, people. I'm like going through things in my life, and so it was a fantastic reading. I if anyone's interested, you can hit me up on the socials, and I'll tell you more about it. But so Tutu came in, right? And I'm like, really? I mean, like, how did she come in? She's one of your angels. I'm like, did she come in the form of like a chicken wing? Like, what was that?
Oh yeah, those little. She would make those
Lollipop
little,
chicken
with the
wings?
shoyu.
Is that what that was?
Yes,
Delicious.
It was delicious. And then she would make that that curry, the chicken.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the curry?
No.
With just a bag of candy coconut. You don't remember this? And then the tuna and peas.
Shit on a shingle. That's what Jay called it.
The hot tuna.
Yeah, and by the way, I thought that was really good. It was milk.
Delicious.
It was white bread toasted and it became soggy, and it was like milk, peas, and a can of tuna.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think about that now, as it's absolutely disgusting.
Now link it to Miss You and to Joe Walsh, and then you understand why it's a whole thing. It's like they're wired and fired together in a brain groove. Go ahead.
You watched me do "Miss You" by the Rolling Stones 1,000 times.
I was
at
trying to have a
karaoke.
new memory.
And she hated you for it every several ways.
You never said anything.
Well, because you're good, and that's evil.
But I would have not done that.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Do you not?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Do you not like the Stones?
No.
Wow.
No.
I don't.
Wow.
If I dissect them individually, I like Mick Jagger's solo music, and I like. I'm trying to change the things I like, and I'm trying to like things I don't like. Is a better way of saying. I'm trying to lean in. So I didn't realize that because the Stones is not my band.
But I will say, every time I'm scared to fly, I'm like, they're still alive. They've been on a lot of flights, and then I calm down.
So they're in many ways they're your spirit animals.
They are my spirit animals, but I don't want to listen to music.
Do you like? You don't like any of it?
I don't care for it. But going back to songs I did like at that time.
By the way, people call in if this is resonating with you, and you can help.
Did your grandmother give away her youngest child to marry a wealthy man, and then did that?
Did your grandmother sexually assault you at Larry Flint's? It wasn't a Christmas party; it's a holiday party.
Yeah.
It was in between. It was like, Did you think it was your then girlfriend? And you turn around and it was your grandmother.
Grabbing your balls. Who's now your angel? I guess that's a nice apology.
Yeah, I'm very soon. I'm going to go get I'm going to take a lot of propofol. I'm going to take a little nap, and I'm going to send a bunch of cameras and some lasers up my. I'm going to lose my behind to science. Okay.
Is it a prostate check?
They're going
because this is one of the gifts that
I'm
our
doing
father gave to people to check early. This is actually one of the most important things.
Yeah, I'm actually going on a double date with Naughty Gotti. We're going at the same time.
I knew there was some chemistry there. You see? Do you see? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say real quick? You're going to read. Just for people who are watching this and are like, what is going on?
Yeah.
You're going to read songs that are important to you because your memoir is out on paperback. The soundtrack of your life, but also you're going to mention some songs that remind you of Moon, and I'll try. Have a couple songs. I will try too. I have a couple songs that remind me of you.
Anytime I hear Lena Lovitch, I go, that's probably the first.
Lucky number?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that
Nina Hagen.
My lucky number's one.
Oh, for sure. But I think the Lena Lovitch was the kind of most feminine punk rocky thing that had a humongous impact. And then some say love it is a river. You played that over and over and over and over. And anytime I hear that song, I think of you. I have happy thoughts.
Who is that? Is that the?
Is it from the Rose?
Yeah, Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
Oh yeah. Because that's the song they would make you sing in chorus.
But you love that song.
School.
Didn't you love that song?
Did I love it? I don't know if I loved it, but back to the Lena Lovitch thing. I liked it, but I was like, did our dad have sex with her? So I had like a mixed thing about the
Nina,
thing.
or Nina Hagen.
Wait, hold on.
Or both.
Time out.
Because he brought those albums into the house.
Did Lena
that's how
Lovitch
you
come over
heard
to
them?
the house?
Huh?
Did Lena Lovitch come over to the house?
But he brought those albums from a tour, and so anytime he'd bring something with a lady, I was always like,
Can we talk about that model?
Noted.
which one?
The one that was
Angie, the
on America's Next Top Model.
I don't remember. What about the tall blonde one? I can't think of her name too. Which one?
I think
Tiffany? No, was it Tiffany?
You thinking about Dweezil's girlfriends?
Yeah.
That also dated Frank? I don't know. Is that what you're trying to say?
Who are you talking about?
Talking about America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
There was the supermodel.
Heidi Klum?
No, like you had to go back a little earlier.
Verushka. Go on.
Yes. Who? Anyone on the interwebs? Tell me.
What's the end of the story?
She writes about going on a date with Frank at Le Cirque. Do you know this story?
Oh.
No.
Okay. You ready for this? Buckle up.
I don't think I'm ready, but
Buckle up.
Okay.
Whoever can. Okay, you buckled in? Mm-hmm. Do you remember when we went to Le Cirque with Frank?
I didn't get to go, but you did.
No, we were all there as a family. We
I
were
do
in
not
New York.
remember that.
We were in.
I know where Le Cirque was.
Let me remind me.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. You weren't there when Frank ordered like a $5,000 bottle of wine and tasted
sent it back and no, that was not at Le Cirque. That was no, it was in the Beverly Center. No, not the Beverly. The place up top of Beverly Glen. It was in that Italian place, and he said and Tutu went and sat with Merv Griffin,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait.
And then
Maybe. Okay. Yes.
And then he described he
And
tasted
Tutu
it.
thought she was gonna marry Merv Griffin.
She sure did.
And that was
She's like husband number 3. Here I come.
Yeah.
And then Frank ordered this wine,
Yeah.
and he kept sending wine back. And at one point he tasted it and he goes, "It tastes like it was made with a donkey saddle." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "No." He was trying to describe how disgusting it was. And I just was like, burning.
So this is the thing when people talk about Frank never drinking, right? My only experiences with Frank
for fine wines and him sending them back.
And so in this, whoever this model is, did someone in here say who it was?
Let me look. I'll look while you guys talk.
Like,
I will look.
like the first seasons of like America's Next Top Model. She's again writes about it. I didn't read the book, but I think she talks about it.
Was it because she met him on Miami Vice or something?
No,
Okay.
this is full on like cheating on Gail. I mean, obviously.
With a top model? That seems weird.
Wait till you know who
a
the model
musician
is.
with a model?
Wait,
Huh.
I'm Googling. Keep talking.
So like early, like I think she's known as like the first like supermodel. One of them.
Okay.
So, like,
Lauren Hutton. I'm going to just keep naming stuff.
Similar situation.
Okay.
Like, did Frank bone Bianca Jagger? Because I know
Probably. That sounds right.
Because there's pictures of Frank
that sounds
at
right.
Area 52, that club in New York, Studio 54, Area 51, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, where the UFOs are. He took her there, and then they... Yeah, okay, go on.
Okay, so in the book, this hurts me when I heard this.
Yeah. So she wrote a book.
I learned this prior to our mother talking about, like, acknowledging the other... You knew about them earlier. I didn't.
Okay.
So, I not to be cagey, but when Frank...
that was one of the funniest conversations I think that you and I had when we truly thought maybe he had messed around like 4 or 5 times.
So Scott Tunis came to the house. My dad's bass player. I don't know if we've talked about this. Sorry if it's repeat going over things, but it still fucks with me. So we're in our kitchen. Our mother is on hospice, and it's not great losing your parents, people. Spoiler alert, it's not great.
But we're taking chances. We're like, what information can we get now while we still have a chance to ask questions? And so one of the questions we asked...
Your situation... I mean, you can talk about it. For me, just while you bring that up, and I'll bring it all back around, I promise. But for me, it was more like I had a list of very specific things, but mostly my decision was... I have no regrets. I love you. She's going in and out of whatever she's going in and out of. She's dying. And so she's going in and out of death.
Yep.
Is that a fair statement?
I think so.
Yeah, that feels accurate. So Scott comes over, and there's very few people that played with Frank that really showed up for us, I think, and made the effort to come by. And is that fair? Did you feel like it was nice having Scott come to the house? I loved it.
Okay.
Not a thing for you?
I mean, that's another topic for another time. But yeah, he's Scott was an interesting character.
No, he is.
He's a very quiet man.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot to say. You
got
don't notice him when he's in a room.
The opposite of everything you're saying.
Bass player.
That's it?
Enough said. No, but he was when there was some complaints. When there were complaints in the band, they were complaining about Scott.
Yeah.
And then Frank fired everyone but Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so back to the story. So Scott's at the house.
I resonate with Scott as a human being. I see him for all of his, eccentricities. I love this guy.
Right.
So the fact that he was like, "Oh, I'm coming to the house." I mean, he lived in the back house. You might have a whole different scenario. I was in a band with a guy, so let's talk about it. Let's get real.
What was that Fresno trip where there was the chicken bones underneath the mattress? There was something. Do you remember? Scott was in the band, and Mark Hold'em was the manager. And I was so angry because Mark Hold'em wouldn't wear shoes, and he was in the lobby, and he was
Gail,
dude. And he was
Gail fucking hated every single day that man wore flip-flops and exposed his toes. And you heard him walking up the stairs.
Yeah, it was nasty.
ASMR, not great.
No, he was funny.
I loved it.
But he sat. This is my memory of Scott. The Scott's at the house. Gail's dying.
Scott comes, and we learn, because I think we ask brave questions.
Yeah.
Of like, okay, how many times did Frank cheat on Gail? And I genuinely think, and I'm shocked at like your feeling about the Stones. I resonate with that, right? And so you and I are looking at Scott, and I think in my mind I went low, a little low. I'm like, how many times did he cheat on Gail? Like, I think I said like 3 to 5 times.
Correct.
In my head, I was like, maybe
That's all we were told about.
maybe 10.
Yeah.
And by the way, and if I heard 10, I was going to be like, it's just the worst. It's just the worst news, right?
Yep. And what did he say?
In a night?
He was like, do you really want me to answer this question? And then it's like when you've buckled up and you're like, okay, you want to hear this? And you realize, okay, we might not be living in the same dimension. And you realize like, oh no, we're all living in the Matrix. Or you have to do a reset to where it's so many people. It's like Wilt Chamberlain style.
No, like a girl in every port. And then do you remember what his technique was?
Please, instead of me saying it.
He would take a sip of a lady's Coca-Cola, and then that was the signal for the bodyguard to go and round her up and bring her backstage. And I was like, oh my God, they had no game! Okay, sorry.
Do you feel like, speaking of no game, it makes me think about my brother. Do you know how many times...
Because he played baseball? Yes. Go on.
Well, not the no game. I mean, yeah, he was a great pitcher. But
Okay.
just thinking about how shy, and Frank wasn't shy.
He thought he was ugly. That was.
So you think that was the situation with? I'm trying to do the parallels. Because,
and then the other thing Scott told us was that Frank always had the band sleep in crappy hotels, and he stayed in.
Yeah,
the nice one. Like, that blew my mind. I was like, wait, what now? So that was another level.
He told us also that he had first dibs. Remember that? We talked to Scott.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means if you're in the band
and you see a lady,
it's
not for you.
You can't do anything until the boss says yay or nay.
Anyway,
sorry.
This whole thing opened up, like it broke my brain. And so that is something that I really end up talking about in the book, because that was just, again, we were only told about a few.
By the way, I've read the book, so like as we're talking about this, I'm like, wait, I'm trying to remember like what you're saying about it, because I think I went through the book of like, oh, this is gonna be really, and it was really kind of like I haven't read it twice.
Some is hard to read. Some of it's hard to read.
Yeah, a lot of it's hard to read. But even like as an example, like when you were talking about, you think I was named after Ahmet Ertegun, or maybe Gail dated Ahmet Ertegun, right?
No, yeah.
So those aren't the stories that were told to me. I was told that I was named after a magical genie named Ahmet when they were super broke, and they would go, Ahmet, bring us the peanut butter. So we are living like your truth, right?
I know.
Also is very different than, and like, so you saying Rodan is the enemy of Godzilla? I'm like, no, they're fucking bros.
Okay.
Right? So like, I'm like, get your shit straight. You know?
Yeah. But it's really true. In the process of writing the book, that was my realization. I was like, oh my God, we all had completely different upbringings. And we had different parents, essentially, because they whatever they messed up.
I had a parent. You had 2 parents.
Okay.
I mean, no. You had. I feel you had more of a
exposure.
No, a father.
Yeah.
Right. For all to yourself.
For longer. Okay.
No.
Okay. I understand how you thought that. That was your experience.
No, what I'm saying is
he
like,
needs wine now after this conversation. It looks like.
Oh my God, Captain
Cocktail's leaving.
Captain Cocktail's leaving. Thank you. Sorry, Captain Cocktail. This is getting deep. You're leaving at a bad time. This is gonna be a long show, guys. Buckle up. This is not a 5 to 6. But can we all agree this is gonna go long?
And he's the one. You make his life miserable when we go super long.
No, you guys.
We haven't got to the 80s, so we have to go.
We could do a 2-parter.
No. We're staying. We're going hard at this. Bye, Captain Cocktail. Love
Bye.
you.
I have to make Gotti another drink.
Oh, Captain Cocktail, thank you. He's making, if you can't hear him.
Welcome back, Captain
welcome
Cocktail.
back. Captain Cocktail is going to make Gotti another drink. Wow, I'm so glad this is working.
There's so much going on. Can I say, I love the music aspect of tonight.
We're
I'm
going to
trying
get to it.
produce on the fly. I know you guys are hashing shit out.
No,
I understand that. I'm just saying, I want to get to your songs. The whole thing.
I'm keeping track. I'm going to bug
got
everything
you.
we talked about. Hold on.
You're keeping track?
So, yes, I am. So, Scott Tunis.
Is that possible?
Yes, believe me. So, Scott says it's more women than we can possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a shocker. Are we done
Yes.
on the Scott side?
And the bus story, too. Scott Tunis' bus story.
I don't know that story.
You don't know that?
I don't think
may,
so.
May I?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
please.
told us that they're on the bus, early 80s, and he's like, the tour manager's like, Scott, Frank wants to talk
Were
to you.
you there in the kitchen when we were having this conversation?
No, this was maybe when Scott interrupted my first date with the hobbler at the farmer's market at the middle bar.
Oh, so he was sharing.
And took over the date for 2.5 hours.
Okay.
For real?
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
So, early 80s, they're on the tour bus. Tour manager, whoever that was,
The guy who
says,
killed
Scott,
himself and absconded with a bunch of the money.
That was way earlier, I think. That was in Vegas. But maybe it was that time.
He stole the money and then killed himself
Correct.
because he couldn't live with himself.
Correct.
Okay, so
There you go.
So that guy says to Scott, Frank wants to talk to you, and Scott's like, oh, fuck me. Meaning Frank's at the back of the bus, and the boss wants to talk to you, and if you get that usually means you're horrible, and it's time for you to go.
Okay, that's what he's feeling.
That's what he's feeling. He's terrified. So he walks to the back of the bus and he sits down, and Frank says, Scott, how many dates have we played on this tour so far? And Scott was like, 67, 68. And Frank was like, 92.
What he's trying to say, what Scott said in the kitchen was Frank was taking down 2 a day depending on the nights
Got
of the
it.
shows.
Got it.
Right? So that what like if they had 50 dates, then that was, when we're thinking, oh, maybe Frank cheated maybe 10 times on
Yeah.
our mother, 50 dates, 2 a day. If extrapolate
25 years.
So so then it makes me think of, okay, if I want to look up how many times Frank went on tour and let's play an average, it is thousands and thousands of women, right? And honestly, it really does break my heart. Because
Well, the thing is like we all became serial monogamists because it
Yes.
was so disturbing to us. It was so upsetting. I think I can speak
Gail
for.
would scream and
Yeah.
cry and then make excuses for it.
Yeah.
And I have pictures. We were members of this place called the Mulholland Tennis Club. We didn't play tennis. We went because
For the waffles.
We went for the waffles and
brunch.
the brunch. And Frank would go, and it was like our only kind of social dalliance
As a family.
Yeah. And how many times did we go with Frank? 5
Probably.
members for 15 years?
Yeah.
Okay. How many things do you remember actually doing with Frank, whether solo or even as a family?
Well, when you say doing things together, do you mean
Like
we're
going to the club, going to a movie, going like something that felt like you were doing it together?
I mean, unless it was a press situation.
No. This is why I'm asking the question.
Well, those are the ones I can count because it was.
That doesn't count.
I agree.
No. So didn't we all go see Big Top Pee Wee together?
Maybe I do know we took him to see Total Recall.
Okay. All right.
But I had to go first and do reconnaissance and make sure it was suitable to bring him because you could not.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use up any of his time, you better make sure it's.
There was a
valuable.
line. What year did Big Top Pee Wee come out? Or Pee Wee's Big Adventure?
90.
I think it was Pee Wee's Big Adventure, actually.
Pee Wee's Big is 88.
Okay, that's right, because he was not alive.
After that,
Yeah.
for the second
so
film.
If that's 88,
Yeah.
What was the comic? The female comic?
Wait, hold on.
Sandra Bernhard?
We're gonna
No.
get there. By the way, did you find out the supermodel? Because we're gonna get back to that.
I tried. When you type his name, the person who comes up the
not
most
his
is
name.
Pamela DeBar.
No,
it's
you
not Pamela
have to
DeBar.
look
We know that.
America's Next Top Model judges. That's how you're gonna do it. First 2 seasons. That's how you do it. Find that out. I'm gonna tell you because you're gonna. There's a point, and it's fucking crazy. The LeCirque story.
Okay.
Is bonkers. Anywho, I'm 11.
Did you find it?
I'm 12.
Is it Paulina Porskova?
No.
Is it Twiggy?
No. She's a judge on America's Next Top Model.
I'm understanding that. I've just done.
Okay.
Is it Janice Dickerson?
Yes. Wait, let me see your picture. Is it?
Hey, you're right. It is Janice Dickerson.
Okay. Why am I right? Do you know something about this?
Well, when I think of her, I think of the hot dog story.
What's the hot dog story?
Who is she married to? Like some metal
Hold
god?
on. Do you want to know about Janice Dickinson?
Can you just show me her picture?
Janice
She got
Dickinson.
brown hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Janice
she married
Doreen
to?
Dickinson is an American model, television personality, and businesswoman. Notable as a model. First supermodel. Oh, here she is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's from New York.
And who is she married to?
She was on America's Next Top Model.
Okay.
She was married to, a bunch of guys. Ron Levy, Simon Fields,
No hot dogs there.
Alan Gersten,
Hot dogs?
and Rocky Gerner.
No, there was somebody else, like a very big metal guy. Maybe she just dated him. Come on, what are some
Are you
bands-
thinking Tawny Kitaen?
No. It's
Okay.
her.
Hold on.
You have to find out who is her heavy metal. Go
I'm
on.
gonna pull her photo up
Well,
and
okay.
then you can.
No, that's her. So then go Janice Dickinson.
Yeah.
Is she also married to someone in Iron Maiden?
That's
It was
Bruce.
Bruce. Right.
That's
him.
Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, that's
Here's-
That's whose last name she took.
Is that her?
right?
Ahmed
Yeah.
Zappa?
Wait, did she take Bruce's last name?
No, she did not.
Is
They
that the
both-
story? Is that the story you made
so
up
they-
in your mind?
Well, what a coincidence. They both have the same last name.
Well, there's other
Okay,
Zappas
whatever.
in Italy.
Whatever.
Okay, all right.
But
I'm
the
gonna go
story
with it.
was she got really mad at him one
And
night.
ate Eddie's hot dogs?
No, she stuck a frozen
This
hot
just
dog.
in,
She
making
stuck
news.
a frozen hot dog in his ass, and he woke up with it, thawed.
That's one of her stories?
Yep.
That's kind of cool, right?
This is a very special episode of Rock Tales with Ahmed Zappa.
It's gonna be long. It's gonna be long.
Every Friday at 5 o'clock.
Just warning you, let the drinks keep going. So this is how I understand her story that I think she writes about in her book, and feel free to search the interwebs.
I'm looking at it right now.
She
Hold on.
goes on a date with Frank.
This is ringing a bell.
They're at LeCirque. Do you want to describe LeCirque? Like we would stay at the.
Mayfair Regent.
Do you have the story? Is the story there?
The AI overview on Google, may I?
Okay, yes, please.
Janice Dickinson was reportedly in a romantic relationship with Frank Zappa.
What
This
year?
information
What
is
year?
based on biographical wikis and fan-based sites detailing Dickinson's personal life, placing Zappa and other celebrities such as Warren Beatty, Sylvester Stallone, and Mick Jagger in her bed.
What years does it say? I just want to pinpoint at what point my mother was pregnant, right? And Frank going.
I mean, I do talk a lot about
Late
some,
70s.
Some of the people that
Yeah.
actually he was thinking about leaving Gail for, and leaving all of us for.
So it, like a part of me, because he's been gone so long, I don't like any of it.
Yeah. That part of it.
I don't like any of that.
Of the family
I've
stuff.
been with the love of my life for 18 years.
Like you broke out of the toxic stuff that we saw marriage-wise.
I love my wife. She cracks me up.
You have her back.
100%.
Yeah.
We are like we are
Velcro and another piece of Velcro.
the male and female of,
Yeah.
of Velcro. So, when I think about Gail, the
Yeah.
screaming, the fighting,
Yeah.
all of those things, you write about it.
Yeah.
But it's a chapter. It's a moment. You could write about it in every single chapter, and it still wouldn't amount to the frequency that it happened or the feelings that are yours as an older person
Yeah.
understanding what they're fighting about, or because you get used to it. You tune it in, you tune it out. Just you're
Yeah,
navigating.
it's just
this
louder talking. That's how we grew up. It was like that was just.
And that's basically I find myself getting louder and louder and shouting. I mean, when we have a fucking argument, right? I'm like, I don't even realize I'm like talking like this, right? I'm like, wait, I don't even want to do this, right? And you do the same fucking thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And
yeah, right.
so that's not a great choice.
Yeah, no.
But I do watch a lot of movies about mountain climbing, free solo people, because every day I have to climb that mountain of like, I don't have to have that in my life. I can do it differently.
Yeah.
It's very difficult though, because
You are a different person after writing this book.
That's true. Yeah, I am.
I mean, I define you as a rage monster.
Yeah, I used to be.
And you are less of a rage monster. You are a cuddly rage monster.
Well, now I think I direct it in the right places.
To the male and female Velcro?
No, just to Injustice is a better place to put some rage, and also dancing is a good place.
Put your
to put
rage into dancing.
Okay, back to the. I'm now gonna get us to the 80s.
Wait, can I? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's Richard just went upstairs to get more
He's
wine.
getting more wine. I just want to tell this story because it's so
Okay.
disturbing, and then we're done. Then we're going to focus on your
Then
music.
let's play some music.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Everybody okay? Need a
She
music
goes
break?
to Le Cirque.
Yeah. Yes.
This is a fancy place,
Mm-hmm.
like Michelin star
Before they had Michelin stars.
Where's Le Cirque?
in New
It
York.
was. It doesn't exist anymore. It was the fanciest restaurant. It was the place to go.
If
It was in
you-
the Mayfair Regent.
Yes,
Regency?
Mayfair Regent Hotel at the bottom, and if you didn't have a suit and tie, they would give you. You were not getting in there unless you were dressed to the nines. Okay, and I remember going as I want to say you were there.
I was definitely in the hotel.
You had to have been there. He hated that we as a family that we were there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this was, in hindsight, I wish you could remember that that you were there, because when I think about it, I think of a Gail being like, no, we're going to go as a family, and Gail wanting to go to Le Cirque and seeing the bills coming in and him paying for, let's say, an Angie Dickinson fucking meal, right?
Which you once told me that Gail had a thing called blood money, which was if she saw $4,000 charged clearly to him having some fun, that she would go, okay, I'm going to take $4,000 and spend it on what I want to do with my
No,
kids.
$4,000 per person.
Fair.
Yeah.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, whatever you spend, I will spend that same amount on each one of us.
That's an unbelievable
kids.
impersonation, by the way. It just
Yeah.
happened right there.
Yeah.
That was like, you got the job. So good to see you, Moon. So good to see you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
on a
Thank
veil.
you.
I mean, really,
On a veil in the room. That never happens.
really fucking complicated. So here's the story. She's wearing white jeans.
Okay.
She's on this date with Frank, and she gets her period.
Oh, Janice Dickinson.
Yeah.
Should we be talking? I mean,
That doesn't come up on,
That's in her book?
on the Wikipedia, but yes.
And
oh, it's in her book. Okay.
So
Oh, it's in
no,
her book.
she didn't. I don't know her. She writes about this.
All right, go ahead.
So she then,
Yeah.
because she is embarrassed, I guess, or doesn't want to have a scene. This is why I'm like, remember when Frank ordered? I'm sure he ordered an expensive bottle of wine at Le Cirque and sent it back.
Okay.
So knowing Frank in the wild without us, he is fully fucking YOLO. Like, what's the fucking best wine? Let's go with that.
Yeah.
None of that happened in our
Right,
fucking world,
right.
right? Okay. So they order wine.
Mm-hmm.
She's now bleeding through her pants. So she accidentally, allegedly, to not freak Frank out, she spills all the
So
wine
smart.
onto her crotch.
Good for her.
Right?
A $5,000 bottle of wine.
And I think they go upstise and
But
puke it
let's
out.
get back to some.
That's it.
Music.
Do you?
I have zero recollection of that.
I just hate that he cheated. Can we just agree that you hate that too?
It's disgusting. It's
Have
unacceptable.
have you cheated on someone?
Ugh, once, and I'll never do it again. I wanted to faint. I talk about it in the book. I tell the story in the book, and it's one of my.
I had one relationship that I was like the cheater in. And I'm sorry, this is for me. Bear with me. Mulholland Tennis Club brought it up. I watched you and Gail having a conversation about Frank and like the cheating, I could fucking feel you and feel it across the room. And then I came over. You guys were sitting by the window, and then you fucking told me that happened, and that was a realization. I'm like 17, 18, 19. I think maybe I had to have been older actually, because Frank had already passed. No, I'm 20 then. Yes, sorry,
Okay.
he's coming back to me. Frank has already passed. You're telling the stories, and this fucking tripped me out. I started
Because that was like
eating,
the first time you realized that he was not loyal to Gail.
and then I acted out, and I started thinking about the things that Frank ate, the choices that he made, and I lived this summer, and I fucking hated myself in that experience. I've never done anything like that ever again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's normal. You try to act out like your parent, and then you try to act out like the other parent. Maybe this is not a thing that people do, but was it a thing that either one of you did?
I have spent my entire life to my detriment trying to never do anything that my mother or father ever did, which puts me in a box that's about this big.
But wait, did you actually do them, or no? You avoided it.
I avoided everything that they've done, but that puts you in the box that is me.
I so wanted to understand, and so I guess that's how I'm wired.
Did you ever act out when you learned some news about your parents and like then recreate it in your life?
I didn't know my parents.
Yeah, touche. Touche, fuck this.
Yeah.
Naughty Gotti, how about you?
My mom left me when I was a kid.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Can we have some happy? I want to hear music.
Okay, the 80s.
I want to hear yours. I would like to say one song of mine that reminds me of
This is
you.
a long show.
Back to
Just
the-
do.
So some transition music from the 70s to the 80s.
Yes.
Every Time I Think of You, the Babies.
Every time I think of you.
No. Every time I think of you, I always catch
That's
my
not the
breath.
Babies.
Yeah,
That's
it
just-
is.
No, that's John Waite.
from
No.
the Babies.
Every time I think of you is the Babies.
No,
I
it's
sang
not.
the end. This is the Babies. I sang the. I was doing the end.
that's not
I was
it.
doing
No,
the
that's not
crescendo.
it.
That's not the
You're
song.
wrong. It's just the John Waite song.
No.
No, it's the Babies.
It's John Waite.
I ain't missing you at all. That's the song that
Yeah.
she's thinking about.
Yeah.
Okay, every time I think of you is John Waite of the Babies
Yeah.
with the Babies.
Yes.
No, but,
Yes.
but that's not the song you mean.
Every
you mean
time I think of you, I always catch my breath.
that is a different
That's
song.
a
That is bad English.
I got it.
No, it's
No, it
John
isn't.
Waite.
Yes.
Listen to Amit.
It's John Waite solo.
Oh,
Yes.
is it John Waite solo?
Yeah. It's Missing You by John Waite. See?
I ain't missing you at all.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Missing You. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was because I'm thinking
Okay.
that's how the song starts.
Yes.
Do you understand why we fucked up?
Yeah. Do you understand?
Because
Because every time I think of you is a
the
song
Babies.
by
Yeah,
John Waite.
by John
No,
Waite.
it's coincidental. Do you? Did
There
you,
it is.
Yeah. So you remember going to see Missing Persons when John Waite opened for them?
Nope.
And there were all the dildos and Dale Bozio stayed at her house and she's like basically butt naked. And I'm like, I mean, like so fucking hot.
Wow. All right.
No,
Is that what it looks like when you're doing that?
like that? It's like the movie Critters.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Critters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or
Sure.
7. Any of those.
I tell a great Dale story in the book. Do you remember my Dale story when she?
I remember I had to move out of my room that was a fucking tiny room because she was living in I did the rainbow wallpaper. Tell the story.
It's in the book. But back to more music.
She gave me a laser gun. I thought that was so rad. Well, that was great. It was white. I found it.
Frank was very good to me.
I found it on eBay and I bought another one.
And again, I was like, can I like her, or she had sex with her dad?
That's what I want to know. Did she?
I have no idea.
Don't you think though?
Yes.
She was recently on the Billy Corgan podcast.
And?
Okay. And she talks about Frank for about half an hour
Okay.
on the show.
Yeah.
Honest to God, my takeaway was he actually enjoyed them because he loved Terry.
Yeah.
He saw that she had talent.
For sure.
He sent her to Karen's dad
Ken Scott.
to get a record deal, and she only spoke of him in glowing terms. Now,
That's
when
true.
she appeared in
She's
front of
always
him
like that.
as a 16-year-old, I think he was like, I want to partake, but I'm not going to. Then when
Good
she
for him.
reappeared in his life a couple years later,
Okay.
because she like got backstage.
My daughter's gonna be 15, so like when I think about these things, right? I'm like what the fuck?
Can we break this up with a call?
Yes.
A call.
I need a break.
Is it Shady Zappa? Who is it?
I don't know. Hello, it's Rocktails. Who are you?
No, they're just picking up right now. Okay.
It's Rocktails. Who are
It's
you?
Amir to Rock from Rough Cut.
Where are you calling from? What do you drink?
Hi, I'm calling from St. Louis.
Hello, who is this?
This is Monica.
Hi, Monica from St. Louis. This is your first time on Rocktails?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for calling in. Do you have a question for Brando, Tricky Dicky, myself, or more than likely Moon, my lovely sister?
I love the Who. Yes, I was there the other night. It was an amazing concert. Thank you.
To her.
Okay, Monica.
Moon, you're such a gifted and talented writer.
Agreed.
Thank you.
I love your book. I have read it twice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And recommended to so many people. And what I truly enjoyed about your book is there's a lot of similarities with what you lived through and what I lived through, having narcissistic mothers.
And I'm so glad to hear that. Go ahead. Yes, and I'm sorry that happened.
And mine's still alive. So, anyways, my question to you is obviously, if you've been in therapy and stuff, that you guys, the Zappas, are such a classic narcissistic family. And when I was reading your
we're
book,
a classic narcissist.
No, the parents. She means the parents in the book.
Ahmed is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ominous.
well, go on.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for acknowledging
He's
my
a nice
talents.
narcissist.
Yeah.
Go on.
the parents is what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
So, and to me, when reading you, you're obviously, to me, the scapegoat of the family. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't figure out who would be classified as the golden child and the invisible child. Are you?
Dweezil was the golden child.
Yeah.
Until he got a girlfriend. Then Amit was the golden child. Or it's interesting. You don't think? Okay, maybe diva.
Please
Maybe
describe
diva.
to me what the role of the golden child is, because all I know is
The thing that can do no
I want
wrong.
The
The
knife.
thing-
I'm like Eddie Murphy.
No,
In
'cause
the golden child. That's
Remember,
how
so I was the first to have kids, and
Yeah.
Gail did not come and see my kids, my kid, Dweezil's kids, but was there for your kids. So that's golden
But
child.
see, from your perspective,
Yes.
I can understand how you see that. I learned,
Yeah.
I removed every single expectation. So no one could hurt me. So therefore, I'm fine with it. Meaning, I'm like, I cannot argue
Well, who's
with
not
crazy.
fine with a grandmother showing up for children?
No, hold on. Go with me on this.
Okay,
We've
I'm
had this
listening.
conversation.
Yeah. That's like very similar to my side of the story. Like when you said that Gail did not want to be called Grandma, she wanted to be called Grand Gail. It's so similar to my mom. It's like, oh my God, this is so crazy. It's like, is she writing my life? Did she take a recording of my life and decided to do it? Or it was just so similar, all the different things.
How do you survive
in
it?
your book.
What's your trick?
Honey, I'm still trying to work through it.
Oh, man.
So is this cathartic for you, Moon? I love hearing someone calling and saying, have you had experiences, I hope?
I mean,
where-
this is my thing. I thought this is for somebody who needs language for this kind of toxicity and bum out. And
Because I hear this, and
Yeah.
I there's like a part of me that's like, totally, I have my own...
like, I want to put Monica on my lap and squeeze her and rock her and love her and be a surrogate mom.
Okay, and so is there a part of you, because then I have the other part of me that's like, feels like very defensive and protective of all of, like, keeping it all, I guess, a secret or defensive of like the parts I remember the good, and I hold on to that. Like that's the thing I wrestle with. I really do struggle with those elements. How about you, Monica?
And Moon, in her book, she put it, and it's kind of how I'm working through it in my head. Towards the end, you're acknowledging the hurt that your mother did to you, and how she might have conditioned you and stuff like that. But then you acknowledge the good things about her, what you got out of her, what you inherited, the good things, and that's how I see things. It's like I have to kind of bury the bad, just kind of bury that those bad things and not reflect on those things and just think, I get my sense of style from my mother. I get my intellect, my worldliness, all that stuff, my love for art from my mother. And I try to not take the bad things, and I'm very careful. I don't know about you, but I'm extremely careful. Like, I don't want to do that because I know my mom would do that and how hurtful it was towards me. I did not want to reflect hurt to anybody else.
Yeah. And, a lot of people say that my book, they're like, oh my God, you're so forgiving. And it's not that. It's that at a certain point, it's just clear seeing, just saying tree, river,
yes,
guitar, and it can read like forgiveness, because at that point that you just take all the fire out of just identifying a thing just as a thing. And so I don't have to like it, I don't have to accept it, I don't have to forgive it. I can just be like, that's what happened. And for me, the book was me getting to put it all in the past, to just say it out loud, put it in the past, and honestly be in the present for the first time in my life. So I hope you spend some time in the present so you can build a better future.
Yes. And that's so funny you say in the present, because I go, right now, I'm the most authentic version of me that has existed.
Right. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's amazing.
And there's this meme and a lot of videos going around, right, that talk about where people would say that love is like the highest frequency, but actually authenticity is like the frequency that is where when we all feel a better connection is when people are vibrating in their most authentic selves.
Well, it's when you're able to connect with the best version of yourself.
Yeah. So
it exists out there.
Yeah. So Monica, thank you for
thank you.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for having my call and doing this. And you guys have a great, wonderful evening.
Thank you,
I love
Monica.
that. See, Moon, this is the thing about before the book came out, if I may, it's the mad dash to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know that process.
Yeah, but also privately, I didn't get a copy of the book. Maybe you had some reservations or any of those things, and I think I said to you, I'm like, all I care about is that you completely write your truth, right? Whether I agree or disagree. Because I'm like standing back and thinking, you've always been a big inspiration to me. You were the first example of dreams I thought were possible even for myself. Like
hold that thought once we get back to the music. You might not feel that way.
I'm proud that Monica called in and that it's resonating for you. That's awesome that you're having this kind of an impact with your book.
Yeah.
As your
Thank
brother,
you.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
And Monica, I hope you call back in and share more stories.
Brendan, your hand is raised.
Hi, my name is Brendan.
With the Wilco shirt?
Yes, I would love to hear a song that reminds you of your sister, and I would also like to share, because we're not going to get to our big lists, at least one.
Moon got me ready to go to a dance, which is also really fucking weird. You put this maroon or pinky sash. You dressed me up.
I probably was trying to get you to look like Adam in the
Where
Ants
was
or
the
something.
dance supposed to be?
Yeah.
It was. I don't remember where you took me.
Keep going with the story.
You dressed me up. I was wearing like your clothes, your outfit, your whole thing. I think you went with Kyle Richards to some place.
Okay.
And
Dylan's in Westwood, perhaps, but go on.
I've no idea.
Like Kyle Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Kyle
Yeah.
Richards? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
She's
putting that
so
on the
awesome.
table.
She's so awesome.
She's so awesome.
Would love to have her in this chair someday.
She's so sweet.
You can have her in the chair.
Okay, good. That show, she's great on the show, but she is fucking hilarious. Hilarious.
So damn funny.
So, people do not realize how
she was my bestie.
fucking hilarious she is.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just remember feeling like, oh my God, my big sister is taking me out to a nightclub. Was Dylan's a nightclub or a teen club?
Yeah. There was also a teen one called Mr. Rogers. That was in Burbank. But
that seems really inappropriate.
Alrighty, well.
Not Alfie Soda Pop Club.
No.
So
Go on.
you're going to dance, right? Like you love dancing and
Love
going
dancing.
out. Right? You go to nightclubs a lot or no?
I would go to dance, and it didn't even occur to me to try to meet people. I was just like, I'm here to dance.
So it's you and Kyle,
Yep.
or maybe Karen Scott,
Maybe.
right? Going to a dance club. You bring me along. I feel like I'm all dolled up. You've done my hair. I think I had like a silver jacket and like puffy shoulders, this like sashy thing. And if it was very adamant, I had no face. I don't think I had like the
you
war
didn't.
paint
No, you
situation.
didn't.
Are you remembering this?
No, but keep going.
This is right after you and Molly Ringwald and a bunch of people decorated your room with splatter paint, where you all had the all white outfits.
Justine.
Okay, so maybe you went with Justine then
Okay.
and me.
Bateman.
Justine Bateman.
Yep.
Right? Dweezil was like besties with Jason at the time. It was like that was like a fun combo. You guys are similar in age.
I talk about that in the book.
Yeah. So I just remember
Going out dressed up.
Lena Lovitch, Adamant, and because you had this record player, and that was the only record player I knew, because Frank never played records for anyone else. You had your LPs, and I think I heard In Excess for the first time. So for sure, these are a few of the songs. Iron Out the Rough Spots. You love that Paul Young song.
Oh, yeah.
Like nobody's fucking business.
Love using Paul Young.
And the No Parlay record
is
a fucking keepsake for me. So this record you introduced.
Paul Young's on my list.
So any Paul Young record, I can't even tell you how much I wanted to sing like him.
Yeah.
Every day in the shower.
Yeah.
Without question, since the day you played me the No Parlay record, like his cover of Wherever I Lay My Hat, That's My
The
Home.
best song ever.
That song I've sung probably every single day of my life since you played it for me. That's the impact that you've had on me musically. And so maybe you were dressing me up a little fucking Paul Young.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but I
maybe
went
so.
to this nightclub and I was like, are you guys ready to go? Like after 10 minutes? You're like, no. So you gave me a shit ton of, like a pocket full of quarters, and I played for hours Donkey Kong Jr.
Okay.
So there's some insights.
Okay.
Can we turn it up for 2 seconds? Pino Palladino on bass.
The best. But like Kate Bush to this is very, like he's very male Kate Bushy, and that cloud busting plus that song is like, you were very melodic, different kind of storytelling songs.
Oh, I loved a lyric. And that's In Excess. He was a poet.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, you can do poems to music?
But this, not even the hits. Not like if you do like you're playing
Hands of Love.
play cloud busting.
Cloud busting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
So this is where you could play Running Up the Hill fine. This
one kills me.
This is a Moon Zappa. Listen to this song, and so this is my entry into.
I still jog to this one.
When Moon was on Record Junkies, she picked the song.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I know the stuff you played for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huge impact.
Yeah.
Were you there when he tried to hit on Kate Bush?
No, I didn't get to meet her. I was so jealous.
I was so bummed I didn't get to hook up with her. I mean, like, talk about it. It was never going to happen. I shit the bed immediately. But I mean, being in the same room with her, and I feel proud of myself for, in my own way, trying at least.
Yeah, no, that's good.
He took a shot.
Full on, like, like in Lord of the Rings, when the elf queen, like, goes, and, like, just goes to the whole thing. She's, like, super elf queen angelic, and the second I walked up to her, it was like that special effect where she's like, I'm going to bring the fucking hate and the fucking end of days, to you, Frodo, or whatever. I can't remember the scene in the movie, but yeah, it was not happening.
She was not into it. Okay.
You in the Wilco shirt?
I don't want to bore anyone with a story. I just want to play a very important song from me that reminds me of Moon, my number one of all time. Because, Richard, it's the Talk Talk song. It's the first time that I made...
Nothing from Catbox 20? Sorry, Matchbox 20?
No, it's not a Matchbox 20. It predates Matchbox 20.
Okay.
It's the first time that I really made Moon laugh.
Oh, okay.
It was a critical, important moment for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear this, because I impersonated the video, I did all the animals in the video for her, and I got the laugh.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
That was so. This is Paul Weller, right?
Talk.
But is Paul Weller the singer?
No.
Who's the singer?
Mark Hubibasabat.
Okay.
He passed away a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul Weller from the Jam.
The lead singer from Hoobastank is what he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but the first time I made Moon laugh in her living room.
But you know what always gets me, that makes me laugh? And you have a t-shirt company now about it, because it makes me laugh every single time. When
Trash Pandas?
No, when he just names cities in Los Angeles. Commerce.
La Puente.
Honestly,
City of Commerce.
I could listen to just list.
Downey.
Yeah.
Because they just all sound awful.
And you've never been there.
No.
Do you know what I would like for you to do next? Because you have
Azusa.
No, here. You have people want to like get your T-shirts, where you talk about like
Brandolantes.
right.
The theme of Brandolantes is Azusa Backyard Pool Bears.
Yeah,
it's the high school mascot.
No, you're
Studio City Possums.
This is one of the game-changing bands.
No, but this was Richard's playing my second song of yours.
Oh,
because I remember when this record came out, and you fucking loved Radiohead OK Computer. Mm-hmm. And you played the fucking shit out of it in your old house.
Mm-hmm. I saw them live too.
And this was like, I was like, wow,
this
likes
is
Radiohead.
This is Halo's.
Oh, really? Halo's into it?
Like
that's
everything
great.
band.
Yeah, I mean, they're unbelievable, truly.
Yeah, she loves them.
Yeah, and his solo stuff, amazing.
Yeah.
And so this was one of those things where back in the day where there'd be like a record store and you'd be listening to the radio and then somebody would say, and they're doing an in-store at blah, 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 blah. And I remember I was driving up the 5 on my way to Oakland to see my guru, because I was part of a cult.
Yeah.
And
Guru Mai?
I'm not going to say, but
allegedly.
And so anyway,
do you remember me? Because I mean, you're an inspiration to me. So you were dating this guy. I
do talk about a little bit of that in the book.
Where so I know certain chants because
exactly
because
that's my point. The 90s.
You took me, and you're like, you know what? I wanted to help you. And it was the back house. And then I'm like, okay. And you're like, well, you're going to learn about
Kirtan.
Lakshmi right now. Is this ringing a bell?
Yeah, of course it is.
And then you're like, okay, let's meditate. Do you remember any of this?
I do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do you know that when Gail
was furious,
learned about wait, what now? What did you do? I'm like, it was awesome. It's like when Diva would go to these different churches because they made great tacos. Yeah. Do you remember?
And the irony, because Gail was literally like doing readings from a book based on a deck of cards. She's like, you cannot do that thing, only this weird thing.
Yeah.
Here's our family Ouija board. We do not stray. We don't learn about Lakshmi. We just read about.
Do you know that the hypocrisy of that? But I think foundationally, still, this is my true belief. Yeah. Is that because after we had our children baptized, and Gail was there for the baptism of Halo. I got to see, and you were there.
Of course, yeah.
Remember when Bishop, it was Monsignor Torgerson and Bishop Bennett, and like, so this whole thing where, first of all, Dweezil's like, what the fuck is any of this? I'm fucking out, right? You were so on board. But then Gail immediately checking back in with her Catholicism, right? And so I had all these nerves about Gail going and like what you would think, what Diva would think, what Dweezil would think. So all of that's happening because it was meaningful to me. I mean, here we are having this event, and I want every level of protection, and whatever my children decide whatever their path forward in faith and how they discover their own spirituality, that's what actually Gail afforded you and I. I think she.
Well, she wasn't into any of the things I liked.
She said those things, right? This is my point. She said those things, but I don't think that she liked that any of us would ever choose any particular one. Does that feel accurate to you?
I mean, no, because she was...
Because I think she was ultimately Catholic, boom, hard stop.
No, she was also a witch, and she practiced black magic. And
But I
don't think you can be those... That's two things.
Well, maybe you're right, because when Bishop Bennett said to Gail, just do me a favor, if I ask you to denounce Satan... do you remember this?
No.
And Gail was like, I'm not going to do it. So I'm like, this is the moment with this Bishop Bennett. Right? And he's like, if I look to you, and I think he then knew, like, I'm up against some special forces over here. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. This is a lot. Don't stop stressing. Why are you stressing?
I'm not stressing. Yeah. You have two men captive upstairs watching this show.
They can come
Did
down.
You realize that?
No,
two guys upstairs in the room watching this on YouTube.
They don't need to interrupt.
I'm just saying.
Can I break this up with some calls I got stacked up here?
Sure.
Yes. Calls.
This train is not stopping, guys. I'm with you. This is like, this has to continue. We're scratching the surface. Yeah. I've been missing